Hey everyone, welcome back to Study Tech Insight. In our last video, we introduced machine learning, how it works, and why it's transforming the world. If you missed it, make sure to check it out. But today, we are taking things to step further. We are going to deep dive into the three main types of machine learning. One is supervised learning, learning from labeled data. The next one, unsupervised learning, finding patterns in unlabeled data. Finally, reinforcement learning, learning by trial and error. Each type plays a crucial role in AI and data science, powering applications from self driving cars to fraud detection. Each of these has different use cases, applications, and learning methods. So, grab your notebook and let's get started. Before we jump into the types, let's do a quick recap. Machine learning is a branch of artificial intelligence that allows computers to learn from data without being explicitly programmed. Instead of coding every rule manually, we feed the model a large dataset and it learns patterns to make decisions. Example, spam detection. Machine learning learns which emails are spam based on patterns. And the next example, voice assistants. Siri and Alexa improves over time by learning from users. Now, let's explore the three types of machine learning. First up, supervised learning. In supervised learning, the model learns from labeled datasets, meaning we provide both input and correct outputs. Example, think of it like a student learning with an answer key. The model gets feedback to adjust its predictions. And how does it work? Training data, pattern recognition, and prediction. Training data. The model is fed labeled example. Pattern recognition. The model finds relationship between input variables and correct answers. Predictions. Once trained, the model can predict new data. And one more example, predicting house prices. Input features. Output is target. The features are size of house, number of bedrooms, locations. Those are inputs. Target is price of the house. That is the output. How the model is working with above example. We give the model past data. Example, house prices. The model finds patterns in the data. And finally, it predicts the outcome from new data. Example, the new house price. Some common supervised learning algorithms. First one, linear regression, used for predicting continuous values. Example, predicting house prices based on size, location, and number of rooms. Formula, y equal to mx plus b, where m is the slope, b is the intercept. And the next one, logistic regression, used for binary classification problems. Example, predicting whether a customer will buy a product, yes or no, works by estimating the probability of an event occurring. And the next one, decision trees, used for classification and regression problems, making predictions using a tree-like structure. Example, spam detection. The tree asks, is the sender known? Does it contain suspicious words? To classify emails. And the next one, random forest, an ensemble of decision trees for improved accuracy. Example, loan approval. Multiple decision trees vote on whether a applicant should get a loan. Finally, neural networks, used for image recognition, natural language processing. Example, face recognition system that used to unlock phones with Face ID. And some real world applications of supervised learning. Medical diagnosis, detecting disease based on patient history. Fraud detection, identifying unusual transactions in banking. Autonomous vehicles, recognizing road signs, pedestrians, and other cars. Spam filters, detecting spam emails based on past labeled emails. And finally, stock market prediction, predicting future stock prices from past data. And next, we have unsupervised learning. Unlike supervised learning, unsupervised learning works with unstable data. The model finds hidden patterns without prior guidance. Example: think of a teacher giving students a mix of colored balls and asking them to group similar ones without telling them what colors exist. How does it work? Clustering, dimensionality reduction, and finally association rule mining. In clustering, grouping similar data points together. Dimensionality reduction, simplifying complex data while retaining important information. And finally, association rule mining, finding relationship between different variables. And one more example, customer segmentation. A business has thousands of customer records but doesn't know which customers are similar. The model groups them into clusters based on spending behavior, location, or age. How the model is working with the above example. The model takes raw data. It finds patterns, similarities, or clusters. It organizes similar data points into meaningful groups. And some common unsupervised learning algorithms. K means clustering, used to group similar data points. Example: marketing segmentation or the customer segmentation. Dividing customers into groups based on spending habits. Next, hierarchical clustering, building a tree of clusters. Example: organizing animals into taxonomic categories. And the next one, principal component analysis, used for dimensionality reduction. Example: reducing the number of features in image recognition. Finally, autoencoders, neural networks that reconstruct input data. Example: image compression, reducing image size without losing details. And some real world applications. E-commerce recommendations, grouping users based on browsing habits. Facial recognition, clustering similar faces in photo albums. Market segmentation, grouping customers for personalized marketing. Anomaly detection, identifying fraud in credit card transactions. Finally, recommendation system, Netflix and YouTube suggesting content based on your user behavior. Finally, we have reinforcement learning. In reinforcement learning, the model learns through rewards and punishment, just like training a pet. And also, we can define the reinforcement learning in the steps. Reinforcement learning is about learning through trial or error, receiving rewards for good actions and penalties for bad ones. How does it work? Agent, environment, actions, rewards. This is the process. In agent, the AI that learns. The AI interact with an environment. Example: self-driving cars. Environment, the world in which the agent operates. Example: the road. And in action, the choice the agent can make. And finally, in rewards, it receives rewards for good actions and penalties for bad actions. Feedback the agent gets for correct or incorrect actions. Example: training a dog. Teaching a dog tricks by rewarding it with treats for good behavior. If the dog sits, we can come and give a treat. It's a reward. If the dog disobeys, no treat. It's a punishment. And some common reinforcement learning algorithms. Cue learning, used to learn optimal strategies in an environment. Example: A playing chess, learning the best moves over time. Deep Q networks, DQN, combining Q learning with neural networks. Example: Google's AlphaGo, defecting human Go players. And finally, policy gradient methods, used for more complex decision making tasks. Example: training reboot to walk, pick up objects, or navigate obstacles. And coming to real world applications. AI gaming, AI playing chess. Example: AlphaGo beats world champions. Next, self-driving cars, learning to drive safely. Learning to drive by receiving feedback on road conditions. And the next one, robotics. robots learn how to walk and perform tasks. That is, teaching the robot to perform tasks like warehouse sorting. Finally, finance, optimizing stock market trading strategies. And final equicup, supervised learning, learning with label data, example spam filters, stock predictions, etc. Unsupervised learning, finding patterns without labels, example customer segmentation. And finally, reinforcement learning, learning through rewards and penalties, example AI gaming, self-driving cars, etc. And what type of machine learning do you find the most interesting? Let me know in the comments. Like, share, subscribe for more tech related videos. Hit the bell icon to stay updated with future videos. Thank you.